Thank you for watching us on YouTube. But did you know that if you're on the go, you can get the full show as a podcast now? You can get our morning breakdown of the most important topics facing our country, news not being covered by the mainstream media, interviews with change-making progressives, and info on what you can actually do about all this. Search for The Damage Report on your favorite podcast app and subscribe so you know when new episodes are ready to go. I don't generally like how a lot of Democrats run for office. I think that their ads are generally pretty ineffective, but we have a good one for you. This is coming from the DCCC. It has to do with the obviously earlier this year, the tax bill and messaging around that. Take a look.
Sir,
yeah.
What happens when the average Joe out there realizes that we got like the entire Republican tax cut? I mean, we got like all of it. You know?
Oh, come on. They got a tax cut, okay? Side table, how much was your tax cut?
It was not a lot, sir.
Yeah, but for someone like Side Table, not a lot is actually quite a bit.
That's true.
Right, I bet he saves enough each week to buy a latte at Starbucks, right?
Actually,
Shut up, Side Table. We are job creators. Okay? Remember that, okay? Coat rack. Did you see what's taking the lobster tail so long? You got it. Thank you.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's pretty effective, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
My favorite part is shut up, Side Table.
I hope that becomes a rallying cry. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So look, I'm not going to say that the Democrats don't generally face these tax bills and say, hey, it's going to the rich. That's true.
Yeah.
You keep saying that, and it only takes like 3 decades before people start to catch on a little bit, and multiple iterations of trillions of dollars being given to billionaires. But I think that's a pretty effective way.
I mean, I like
the obvious disdain. It's very much, it's got kind of in the background a little bit of a Trumpian vibe, the they're laughing at you, which I don't, maybe we need to stress more.
I mean, I think trying to be funny about it, it's almost depressing that you have to be like funny about something that is like so cripplingly bad and obvious that, you know, when they present it in such a cripplingly bad and obvious way, like that's the only time it actually like connects with voters. I mean, I really like the ad. I think it's hopefully effective.
Look, I spent, I don't know how many times before the last election breaking down the different proposed tax plans of the various Republicans. And like you keep showing the numbers and they're sheer insanity, but it doesn't always break through. Sometimes the stats aren't enough.
Like having to rely on entertainment is frustrating, but the other thing I wonder is like, who exactly is this speaking to? Is this, I don't see any Republican respond to this in any real way. You know, they'll just assume this is BS. Could this genuinely convince like one Democrat out there who didn't vote to vote? Like
maybe some independents?
Hopefully.
Maybe it'll help to depress a few Republicans and maybe they'll switch over, maybe they won't. I'm not sure.
I like ads like this, but I always like question, I wonder what does it take to actually convince people to vote? And I mean, I guess we'll see.
Okay, so we've decided it's trash. Okay, so moving on. The NRA recently tweeted something, and I'm more interested in sort of what's between the words. So here was the tweet. They said, when the government says you don't need an AR-15, that's when you need an AR-15. And I love that tweet because maybe I'm crazy, but that tweet to me is another in a long line of, hey, someday you might have to murder the government. And they just say that. Like obviously they're not saying it. They don't have the balls to actually say it. But whenever they talk about like, you know, we need to check the government, you know, like watering the tree of liberty and all that stuff. What they're saying is you need to get a gun because someday you might need to blow away some representative of the US government. And I just wish they would be more specific. Okay, maybe they're not saying you'll have to shoot a politician.
Yeah.
But which of the people the politician would send are you saying we have to blow away? Are you talking about Marines? You talking about the Army? You talking about the police? The FBI? Who of those people that you profess to support do you think your supporters should get ready to have to shoot?
I mean, anyone who stands in the way of, you know, liberty would be, you have to pronounce it like that, liberty.
They talk about like, you know, if they come to take your guns. Okay, so who specifically? Is it your local cop? If he comes to take your guns,
if
you might have to kill him?
Obama shows up to take your guns as promised.
Yeah. I've always been fascinated by that dichotomy. We love the military, them damn libs don't support the military. We love them, and we will practice in the woods with our militia buddies in case we have to blow away the first regiment when they come in.
Well, I love this kind of argument and, you know, facetiously love it because it doesn't, the AR-15 angle can't be justified by like, oh, we want to, protect our homes, protect our families. Yeah, you can buy, a handgun for that, buy a shotgun for that.
Yeah.
The AR-15 is a militarized weapon, so they have to find a way to make it about the military.
Exactly. Thank you very much for watching this clip from the Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.